Welcome home, y'all. My name is Matthew Cobb, and we are going to take you down memory lane today. Yesterday was the first day of fall, and what I love most about fall is it is soup weather. And one of my favorite soups to make is a roasted tomato bisque. It is so easy, y'all are going to love it. So, first things first, I've got some beautiful baby heirloom tomatoes in all different colors. I don't just stick to one color. I like all different colors because they have different sweetnesses. This is 3 pounds of baby heirloom tomatoes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to this bowl shallots. And shallot is basically, it is crossed between an onion and a garlic. It has a milder, sweeter flavor. It's not as aggressive as a regular onion. So we're going to put these in here, and that was about 2 bulbs. Then I'm going to take 10 cloves of garlic, just shove it in, just like that, so it's all in a bowl. Then we are going to take some olive oil, and we're going to take enough to coat. I'm going to say about 1/4 of a cup. We are going to salt vigorously. It's very important to flavor your food. So just like that. And we're going to take some sea salt. One of my favorite sea salts to use is from Maldon, France. It is one of my favorites. It is clean, crisp, and so much better taste than your regular iodized salt. If you don't have this kind of salt, kosher salt would be the preferred salt. So, I'm going to salt this vigorously as well. And then I'm going to take some thyme. Freshly cut from the garden. I'm growing thyme, chives, and basil. So those are really easy things that you can use in your garden that'll grow and grow and grow, and then you can continuously use. So I'm going to take all this thyme, I'm going to add it to the bowl, stems and everything. And it's also important to note I had preheated the oven to 375, and we are going to roast these. But first, I'm going to toss these around to get them nice and coated. And then all you're going to do is simply put it on a baking sheet, just like that. And you can see, look at all of these beautiful colors. They are gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the oven at 375, and I'm going to roast them for 25 minutes until they burst and the aroma will fill the house. So I'm going to stick it in the oven. Okay, welcome back, y'all. I took the tomatoes out of the oven, and what you want to be looking for in the tomatoes when they come out is they burst open and then all their juices release. So what I did was I took them out of the oven, and then I added them to a Dutch oven. Taking all of your sprigs of thyme out. And then to this, we're just going to add 1 container of chicken stock and then 1 container of vegetable stock to this mixture. And I kind of want to tell y'all where this kind of comes from, this whole mindset of childhood memories. When I was younger, and my mama Alice used to watch me, she would always eat tomatoes with everything. And, you know, I wasn't a huge fan of tomatoes at the time, but I've come to really like them, and they always really just make me think of her. And, you know, God bless her because she's in heaven now, but, you know, we're going to take this, and then we added both of our stocks. Then we're going to bring this to a rolling boil, add it on simmer, and then I'm going to cover it with a lid, and then we're going to let this cook for 30 minutes. So, what I'm going to add to this, because you want to season as you go, You know, like Julia Child used to say, season as you go. Thyme. This is my little trick. It's really hard to get all the little leaves off the thyme. Stick it in a Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer. When it comes out of the freezer, give it a little shake, and all your little leaves will come off. It is awesome, and it is foolproof. Believe me, you're gonna save time this way. So, we're gonna add our thyme, and I'm also gonna salt and pepper again. So, be generous with the salt, about 2 pinches. And then we're gonna be generous with the cracked black pepper. Just gonna give this a nice little stir. And then we're gonna bring this to a boil, cover it, put it on simmer for 30 minutes, and then when we come back, I'll show you how to finish it all up. See y'all soon. Welcome back, y'all. As you can see, this has been simmering away for about 25-30 minutes. And you can see the color has changed. It smells so good in here right now. So, what I'm gonna do from this point is I'm gonna add my finishing herbs, which is a 1/4 cup of chives diced, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh rosemary, and we're gonna add that to this. Oh, and also forgot to say, also 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped basil. So I'm gonna add this to here. I'm gonna stir it. You can see those vivid colors. And from this point, what we're gonna do is we're going to take a stick blender, and this is the fun part. It can be messy, but we'll be fine. And we're gonna blend it. And then I'll see y'all right back. So we're pureeing it until it's all nice and smooth. You can see how beautiful that color is. Oh man, it smells so good in here. Now, our finishing components, because this soup is almost ready. We're gonna add 1 cup of heavy cream. And you wanna do this towards the end because sometimes if you cook heavy cream too long, it's gonna curdle on you. And then we're going to add 1 stick of cold butter that we're gonna mound into the soup. And basically mounding is creating like a lusciousness to the sauce. So we're gonna add the 1 stick. Oh no! Accidents happen in the kitchen. So we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna puree it and mound the butter. Oh, I wish y'all could smell this. This smells so good. And then when we come back, the soup's gonna be ready, and then we'll plate it and taste it. See y'all soon.